Welcome into the REKAP Rush Hour for Friday. It's April 11th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears, and we're going to start right there. When Caleb Williams makes news, that's usually going to lead the REKAP Rush Hour. He will be on the upcoming cover of Esquire magazine after doing a lengthy interview a few months ago during a trip with his girlfriend to Copenhagen. She's Danish. They went to see friends and family. In the interview, he had a couple of very interesting quotes. When he was asked about the Hail Mary loss to the Washington Commanders, that one still stings. How Eberflus handled it at that time for that game was, I think, one of the things that throughout the locker room people talked about and were annoyed by, Williams told the magazine. As he appears on that cover of a Mavericks of Sports edition wearing a pink and maroon rugby shirt and a plaid overcoat, his comments to Esquire were the first time he has talked publicly about the players' annoyance with Eberflus, though he said at Hallis Hall 3 days after the Hail Mary loss, writes Patrick Finley of the Sun-Times, that right in that moment you're angry, you're furious that you lost, and that you lost in that way. Bears, as we all remember, lost 10 games in a row during his rookie year under Eberflus and interim head coach Thomas Brown before winning the season finale at Lambeau Field over the Packers. Williams also told Esquire he was so beat up mentally, physically, and spiritually by the late season losses. When I got home, I got in my bed, and I just dropped a few tears. I love somebody that's real and somebody that's honest. He also told the magazine he thinks that going through what he went through as a rookie with all the losses and 68 sacks will be exactly what he needs so it never happens again going forward. That leads us to today's Ankin Law question of the day. 312-6-million for the single best personal injury, rideshare injury attorney in Illinois, our friend Howard Ankin, AnkinLaw.com. When you hear Caleb Williams be as real as he was in this interview, and you see the Bears having an outstanding offseason with the draft still to come, improving their roster, are you more encouraged about their future than you have been in a very long time? I've asked this question different ways. Here's the most direct way. Give me your thoughts. You will get a gift card if your comment is chosen to Lou Malnati's. It's a Friday. That's a pizza day. Go to LouMalnati's.com for a location near you and try their brand new limited time offering, a buffalo chicken pizza, thin or thick crust with Frank's Red Hot. Other football news, reunion time. Cleveland Browns and veteran quarterback Joe Flacco in agreement on a one-year, $4 million deal, but if he becomes the starter, he can make up to $13 million with incentives. Ja Morant in trouble yet again for aiming an imaginary gun to celebrate three-pointers. He got fined $75,000. Now he acted like he was pulling a pin and tossing a grenade in Thursday night's 141-125 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. He said, if they stop me on this one, I'll find another way to celebrate. Dude, just knock off the bullshit. Jeez. Tonight on CHSN, Bulls play host to the Washington Wizards on the west side of our great city. Bulls a 16.5-point favorite. When was the last time the Bulls were that big a favorite? Wow. I'll have the recap when that game goes final. The White Sox will be on CHSN Plus tonight. They will have an all-access broadcast. That should be cool. Chase Mydroth, who is one of the Sox top 10 prospects, he will make his major league debut. Hey, Sox fans, it's baseball season. Chicago Sports Network is the new home for your Chicago White Sox. Head over to CHSN.com. Sign up for a free 7-day trial to stream the channel. Download the app, stream the Sox now. Chicago Sports Network, where Chicago comes first. And I have a Four Seasons story of the day update for you, which is not a good one if you're a Cubs fan. Jesse Rogers on ESPN 1000 on the Cap J. Hood Show this morning reported that the Cubs are bracing themselves for not good news on Justin Steele's MRI imaging that was done yesterday. He said the Cubs, in his opinion, are preparing themselves to be without Steele for quite a while. We'll see where it goes. Cubs in LA take on the Dodgers tonight. Recap when that game goes final late tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Have an awesome weekend. Take that.